Well, listen to this. Two churches were set on fire in Sacramento overnight. Just look at that. Sacramento police have arrested one person who they say started those fires, and police say one firefighter was hurt battling the flames. Now, the first happened on 16th Avenue just after midnight. The other happened a little earlier on 14th Avenue. One firefighter is being treated for burns. ABC 10's Mady Gomez is following the investigation. And Mady, I know you spoke to one of those pastors today.
That's right, Chris. I spoke to Pastor Don Patterson from the Central International Fellowship Church on 16th Street and Stockton Boulevard. As you can imagine, he is absolutely devastated. But at the same time, I saw a very strong man holding it together for his congregation. When Jerica Anhua and her family first arrived in the U.S. as immigrants in the 80s, she says the International Fellowship Church welcomed her family with open arms.
From Bible studies downstairs to youth groups to choir practice, I played piano here all my life.
She says besides it being a Christian worship house, it has also been the place where immigrant families learn to integrate into the community.
We came to America not knowing anything, and then we found this church, this place, and it was the sanctuary. It was the center of how we became who we became.
Anhua says she learned about the fire while at work this morning.
I immediately my heart dropped and I started crying.
I spoke to the Sacramento Fire Department Captain Keith Wade. He says this all started around midnight when the department responded to St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church on 14th Avenue in Oak Park. The office building was vandalized and someone tried to light it on fire, but the sprinkler system held back the flames until the fire department arrived. While responding to that, the fire department received a call of a second church fire less than a mile away. One of the buildings at the Central International Fellowship Church was engulfed in flames. While battling the fire, one firefighter suffered from moderate burns on his shoulders. He was transported to the hospital where he was treated and released and is expected to be okay. The fire captain says a firefighter at the first church saw a man running away and was able to describe him in detail. That led to the arrest of 61-year-old Woon Lee. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says he's a suspect in both fires. Pastor Don Patterson at the Central International Church says this historic church has been around for 75 years.
Churches were moving out of this neighborhood for years and years, and we've always said we belong here.
He says he forgives the suspect who lit the church on fire and invites him to the church. And take a look at this meadow, just completely melted down to just nothing, just rubble here at the church. Now, as for Sunday service, Pastor Don says it will be happening this coming up Sunday in a different building. No word on whether the Baptist church will be doing the same.